sacrifices even the darkest of faith. You better read my mind. The architect of our creation means to humble us. Right, then I give you the suspicion. That's right to me. You're not one of them anymore, President.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Pierce coming in motion left. The play fake now Hurts to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Taylor now up the middle. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Colts will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? Got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Finds space for a few yards that time. Tackled by Jack Campbell. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Las Vegas first
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Pass the 60.
First down, play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Here's Genty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on third and goal.
Brings up the third and goal.
60 Maverick, 1918.
They'll work against the blitz. Brings it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts and receiver Josh Downs set to take over once again. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Takes his one at the 40. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. It's a screen play to Genty. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Hot 70, hot 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Now, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They give to Taylor, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one finds Josh Downs. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Plates one to Ben Sinnott. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
77 look. Mustang 19.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 14-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Looking in the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cowboy 80.
They'll toss it. Genty. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
19 Tiger.
39-yard line.
19 Tiger. Hey, hey.
Counter give to Genty. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They're throwing it. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
2-point conversion.
And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts at receiver Josh Downs set to take over once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
180, 180.
Hurts now from the gun. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warner. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They got 21 yards on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 more yards. That's another Colts first down.
Great. Set.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give, left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that grows the lead to 5.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Back row 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and 10 from the 43. Pass play now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Pat the 60.
And off to Jeanty. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
60 vices.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Running from the pistol here with Jeanty. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
19, Tigers, Cowboy 80.
Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Come on, set! Viking 18!
Again, here's Genty. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is Little for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Raiders 19, Colts 17.
Team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great, set!
Throwing here, Hurts. Steps up, and he's running with it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Coming the comeback route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Hurts yet again. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for a thinking interception to be had. And the incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Down the field. He's got Pierce. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds down at the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And again, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals? And this is the Cardinals wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cardinals come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is the Titans quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Titans run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Bronco 80.
Giving this to Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this along with complicated matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It is caught at the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now the Raiders getting set for another 2-point conversion try.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
37-yard line.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Taylor hit and the ball is loose. And the Raiders get to it. Has room down the left sideline. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
32, Colts 17.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down carry for Taylor. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Takes another one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Taylor again. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Offense to the line. Second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. We'll check it down to Taylor. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 3.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play. They'll throw. Third and long. That's on target to Pierce. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got Pierce. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Colts first down.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Escapes the defender. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Colts get it back to within 1 score.
32, Colts 24.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. It's going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
39, Colts 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Great, set.
Hurts to throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. You know, it's a big old tight end. That's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Man in motion here. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts yet again. Left side into the hands of Warren. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
A 2-yard
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
27-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Back to Genty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On 3rd down, Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in seconds. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Raiders 1st down.
1st down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Colts 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down.
Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
Hurts throwing again.
First down.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another. Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
And
line.
here's Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the
It's Hurts once
7-yard
again.
line.
Catch is made in close. And he'll head out of bounds after a short kick.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass doesn't work.
And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? No. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Come on. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 3 yards.
This will be the final play of the game.
Las Vegas. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Indy.